Okay, welcome everyone. We'll be starting with questions now. That's all.
It is a game of massive significance. Only 4 teams remain in the hunt for the Carabao Cup. Who's going to come out on top in this semi-final? Stay tuned, it's live. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. Only 4 teams are left in this cup competition. We're at the semi-final stage, and this is the first leg. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, what a moment for both these teams. Just one step away from the final. But it's the visitors and their fans that are expecting to get through to the big day. But this is by no means an easy game for them, as their hosts can be really dangerous if they play at their best.
Well, they've given him too much space. Will he play it in? And with that, the attack fizzles out. Fofana with it. And Chelsea looking dangerous. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Just couldn't get it through. Genuine chance. And the keeper's delighted to see that sail well over the bar. Goal kick. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, he's the most creative player on the field. He can run with the ball, he can get himself out of tight situations, he can see a puck.
Real chance. Oh, and it goes! The opening goal in this semi-final. A long way from being decided, but it could be telling.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
So the ball rolling again, with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Well, possibilities in the centre. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Well, no stopping him. Trying his luck. Determined defending.
Well, they won't get too many chances, so they need to make the most of this.
Oh, thwarted there. And what a piece of defending we've just witnessed. Ball's gone. Now, who can he play it to? Determined defending. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. Real chance. Ball is loose. And the attack fizzling out. And a timely intervention. Can he finish here? And the keeper throws himself at the ball. Delivering it. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Aina. It's there for him. The crossbar got in the way. Well, it looked as though it might be problematic for the keeper and the defenders, but they've got away with it.
Well, he eventually clutches the ball, but they've got lucky here. That really looked like being a goal, didn't it?
Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. Madueke. And defensive play to be applauded. Counter-attacking chance. Vasquez. The delivery. Oh, a really tidy break, but a really shoddy finish.
Well, they're so dangerous when they counter-attack. It just needed a better end product.
Well, plenty of scope for them to attack. And a good-looking ball. Can they cover up? Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Lucas Vasquez. An example of how to press. Fofana with it. Went in strongly to win the ball. Caicedo. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Really good interception. Flynn Downs. Options in the centre. Was it a great clearance? And the move breaks down. Attacking possibilities for Chelsea. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Well, he's certainly not alone. And making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Oh, genuine chance. Well, it's gone in. A goal for Chelsea, who now are level.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him. Well, that picture says it all. His team are back in the game now.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Not the best challenge, free kick. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Room to roam for Chelsea on the wing. Might jump in front. Caicedo. Is this the moment? And so it is, the first half story. Into the second half then. And these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. It's really opening up positively for Chelsea. Nicely timed tackle. Well, the power was there. Not really the placement, however. Goal kick. Clean challenge. Well, I should think Arsenal fans are in a pretty good mood following this news. The contract situation ironed out, and he might be in action pretty soon, Stuart.
Yeah, I like the look of him. I think it's a good move for both him and the club. Let's hope he makes an impact fairly quickly.
Opportunity. It was on its way in. A chance to nudge in front. Corner kick here.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Axel Disasi. Pressing like that will help the cause. Opportunity here. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that. Well, he knows that could prove to be a massive goal. Just look at his reaction.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Hayden Hackney. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Oh, he's lost possession. Well, he tried to put everything into the shot, but couldn't find the target. More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
And what a game that will be. Two good teams in a great stadium. I'm really looking forward to that one.
And the keeper... more than equal to the task. Played over. Not all that convincing defensively. And defensive play to be applauded. Moises Caicedo. Well, they've given him too much space. And a goal here for Chelsea from the corner really would change the complexion of the match. And time for the change now. Really good build-up, but no end product. Noni Madueke. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And putting his body on the line. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Noni Madueke. Hackney. He's blocked it. Counter-attacking chance. Can they profit from this? And the referee has given the corner. So maybe scope here for them to add to their lead. And there's the delivery. Well, that headed attempt was comfortably off target.
Yeah, it is off target, but credit to the defender. He just about did enough there.
Just 15 minutes remaining. Error by the keeper might give them a chance. Axel Disasi. Fernandez. Really good challenge. Can he put it away? It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped?
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place. But give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Oh, that's an interesting pass. Had to get that spot on and did. Fantastic challenge. And pressing from the front. Aina. And quick thinking defensively. Gives it a go. Determined defending. Just wasn't going to part with the ball. And so into the final 5 minutes. Might be a chance to break. Oh, might be. Corner kick forthcoming. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And a goal to put the final stamp on it. That will do it.
Well, here it is again. It's a good delivery from the corner, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Madueke. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. And space to exploit, maybe. And a very good challenge. Luis Alberto. Noni Madueke. Electing to cross into the centre. And that is that. And the hosts will take with them a lead going into the return game.
Well, they were really good today. Their approach play, their...
Have you got time for a few questions? No further questions, thank you.
Wanna be shining like I'm diamonds or on gloss. What's the cost? On the blocks. Wanna know who has got the when I maneuver to the top, I'm on the lot. That's why I'm on the top. Ever since the young I had the hunger, so I never stop.
The camera's trained on one man in a rich vein of form. Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. And here's the starting lineup for Bolton Wanderers.
Well, when they don't have possession, it will be a back five. But when they win the ball back, the wing-backs will push further forward to make it a 3-5-2.
And the shot. That's a routine take. Opportunity here. Oh, his eyes lit up, thinking it was a bounce. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Must take the lead here. Safe, but still a chance. Can he put them in front? He does! And with so little time left, that might be the winner. Wonderful drama. An alert intervention. Really fine. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Yes, Derek. Well, it could have gone either way.
A city alive with the spirit of excitement.
And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Can they get themselves in front here? And still a chance. And he clears the danger. This to open the scoring here. And a timely penalty save. Who can he pick out? Well, not the best clearance. Nicely blocked. It's a perfect challenge. And the opportunity goes. Oh, big chance. And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Yes, Derek.
Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll take some questions now. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for...
This is when it really hits home. Kick-off time almost upon us. The floodlights are beaming down on the players here at Stamford Bridge in West London. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the second leg of this semi-final. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, unless the hosts can find an early goal, the atmosphere may get a little negative inside this stadium. They will certainly need to play better than they did in that first leg, but a bit of luck and some inspiration and a comeback may just be on the cards.
A Chelsea corner. And the short option preferred. And clearing it away. Targets available, cross comes in. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Eze. Oh, nice ball over the top. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him, Stuart?
Well, he's such a natural finisher. He has everything a good goal scorer needs. Composure, technique and awareness. He will certainly need to be tightly marked today.
No-nonsense clearance. Can he finish this? Oh, good save. Well, did well to win the ball back. Kusunu. Mykhailo Mudryk. And they need to get tighter. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. And now he must score. Oh, a goal! And a moment the goalkeeper would like to forget all about.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say, he looks so uncomfortable with the ball at his feet. He's cost his team a goal here.
Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. And support available. A poor cross, all things considered.
Andrew Vance, that's Andrew Vance.
Hackney.
Please meet your wife at the steps of the main
Mykhailo Mudryk. Trying to chip it over the keeper. Well, full credit to him. He had the audacity to try it.
Well, that's so close to being a lovely goal. It just doesn't come down in time.
Palmer. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Magnificent challenge to win it back. And in a perfect position to cut it out. Straight forward for the keeper. Not the pass he had in mind. Hackney. Mikhailo Mudryk. Delightful pass. Textbook defending inside the box. Corner it is for Chelsea. And played short. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. But it wasn't first-class distribution. Taking it away. Hayden Hackney. Kusunu. Subimendi. And given away. This attack looks highly promising. He must finish. The save was a good one. Well, possession ceded. Subimendi. Gusto. Might be a chance here. Oh, masterful defending to prevent what looked like a certain goal. Well, space if he goes inside. And so the first half draws to a close here in West. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Oh, good-looking run. Well, in there to tidy up. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Opportunity. Full credit. Wonderful stop. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And they will make the change now. That's a useful cross. And cleared away. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Yeah, I like the look of him. I think it's a good move for both him and the club. Let's hope he makes an impact fairly quickly.
Well, winning back possession. Rather than a free kick, it's advantage Chelsea. Palmer with it. Well, the counter chance looks very real. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. David Alaba. A super tackle and they've won possession. What can he do with it now? It might be. Oh, good work by the keeper. Well, they've decided to make a change. And he's fired over the corner. And the problem not completely solved. And problem solved for now. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Mikhailo Mudryk. Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Playing it in. Save, but still a chance. No nonsense clearance. Jackson on the ball. Nkunku has it. Can he find the right pass? Targets available. Cross comes in. Managed to get it out of there. An effective challenge. Subimendi. Fernandez. Gusto. But into the keeper's gloves. Getting forward. And tipping it over the crossbar. A concession of a corner here. Oh, good save. Excellent header. Another corner. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Aina. Well, let's see about the cross. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to get on the end of it. And it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that. Well, he looks really pleased, doesn't he? His side have been really good today.
So underway again, and a 2-0. Advantage here. Well, Chelsea being afforded too much space here. Nkunku. Looking for the right angle. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Malo Gusto. Big chance. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. But I don't think the keeper should be beaten at his near post quite so easily. I thought that was stoppable.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Nkunku. Opportunity. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Just wanted to get it out of there. Can they hit on the break? And fine work from Chelsea to win the ball back. And the referee is quite... He's in with a chance. Oh, it's a terrific challenge.
Well, the fans are going mad here. They think that was a penalty.
Not much defensive cover there on the flank. He must finish. There it is. A fantastic goal. And no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, let's take another look, and it's not good enough defensively. They're slow to react, don't get tight enough, and don't deal with the situation. And there's the outcome. Well, that's not a happy manager. He knows he's got a lot of work to do now.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. Subimendi. Nkunku. And it's a quality pass. Well, unfortunately, he couldn't keep the shot down. Well, showing really good width here. Can he finish this? Well, the keeper in position to prevent another goal from him.
Well, he's a massive threat. That really could have been his second goal there.
The referee's whistle, and a real treat in store for the travelling fans, because they can now get ready for the final.
Well, dare to dream, Derek. No one thought they'd get this far. No one gave them a chance. But they're now just 90 minutes away from lifting the trophy. A great achievement and a big test ahead of them. But there won't be anybody doubting their chances now.
And I think it's fair to say,
Not concerned about him missing a few.
Hi, just a couple of questions for you. Thanks so much for your time.
Been that girl. Been that girl. Been that girl. Been that girl. I already been that girl. I already been that girl. Get the cash, get the money, better spend that girl. If you bad, then you know it, better show up, girl. I already been that girl. I already been that girl. Get the cash, get the money, better spend that girl. If you bad, then you know it, better show up, girl. I already been that girl. Get the cash, get the money, better spend that girl. If you bad, then you know it, better show up, girl. Get your up on the runway, it's a whole new world. Speechless, he don't know what to say. My body look good in that new Gaultier. Switch up the swag 4 times in a day. It's just like whatever. Oh, forget it. Your girlfriend mad cause I'm photogenic. Call up the store, I'm about to spend it. UCC, I'm about to get it.
The magical feeling of match day and the desire to lose yourself in the...
always a great privilege to be here on the South Coast, in particular at Fratton Park. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the oldest of all cup competitions, the FA Cup. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, Derek, players and fans love a cup competition, and although we're a long way away from the final, both teams will be looking to book their place in the next round in the hope of a...
Opportunity it is. Can they keep it out? Sound piece of defending.
Well, they've started the game really brightly here, and they've looked dangerous. But that was a top-class save from the keeper. Brilliant from him.
And this is the starting 11 for Portsmouth.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, they're starting with an attacking 4-5-1 formation with 3 players in advance of 2 holding midfielders. But it's important that the wide players come in field to join the centre forward at the right time.
Must take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
Well, I just don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end. They should be ahead now.
Sean Raggett. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Lane. Determined defending. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. The save was a good one. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. And losing possession. A really good pass. And the counter looks on here. Options available. And Portsmouth come away with it. Swanson. Morel. Pack with it. Well, no stopping him. Delightful pass. Oh, he could finish. Oh, that is a superb save. Shaughnessy. Now, who can he play it to? A fine reading of the situation. Opportunity to deliver the cross. And the ball sailing over everyone in the centre. And a throw-in it's going to be. How can he take them on and beat them? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Pressure applied. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Well, his control let him down badly, and it's going to be a goal kick. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Oh, that's a fine save. So the corner played into the box. Now the pressure from his opponent was telling. Lane. Shaughnessy. Well-timed tackle. Trying to open up the defence.
Well, there it is. The visitors have completely dominated the game in the last 15 minutes and have played some really lovely football going forward. They must now make it count and get themselves in front.
Yes, it's going to plan, and they might be able to carve out another chance. And a fine cross. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss.
Well, let's take another look. Yeah, he won't get an easier finish than that. The defending was all over the place, though. Well, just look at his reaction. That could prove to be a massive goal for his team.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. How about the cross? And it goes to square the game. What a contest this is turning out to be.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, and it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Now looking dangerous here. Well, he passed the power test. Shame about the accuracy. Possession one. Svante Ingersson. Can they create something from here? Well, disappointing end to the move. Will he play it in? To take the lead. Had to come up with the ball, and did. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Lane. Promising looking attack. Was an important piece of defending. And the first half is in the history book. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Can he finish this? It could be up for grabs. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent. Well, he knows that could prove to be a massive goal. Just look at his reaction.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Teammates available. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Stuart.
Well, at around £50 million, I think they've probably paid the right amount for him. He's a wonderfully gifted player who, on his day, will certainly excite the fans.
Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Opportunity! Well, the goalkeeper making a big contribution and denying him another one.
Well, it's another chance for him. As you said, he looks so hungry for goals today.
And having a go! And a fine stop to turn the ball away. And this pressing approach is working out rather nicely. Oh, it might be. Well, he knows it. The shot needed to be just a bit lower. And a double substitution it's going to be. And a lot to like about this attack. Trying to open them up. Now the task is to remain focused. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Now we have a plethora of live matches coming up for you here on EA TV. This one, I think, might pique your curiosity.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and 2 very good teams.
Sparks. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. Chance for the leveller. Oh, must be. There it is, and he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Well, here it is again. It's an easy finish in the end, but what was the keeper thinking? That's a poor bit of defending.
So back underway, the game having been squared at 2-2. Oh, that's a really good run. And delivered towards the back post. What a vital intervention. Playing it in. Well, mopping up defensively. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Cutting it back. Real chance. And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Well, credit to him for the challenge. And a throw-in conceded. And the substitution will occur now. Sean Raggett. It did look on for them, but not to be. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. He's in behind. Happy to shoot. Oh, good work by the keeper.
Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
Oh, fine stop. Oh, foul play, says the referee. Well, here they are on the attack. Can they go on and win the game? And after the cross, defensive action called for. 10 minutes to go then. Well, Portsmouth unable to retain the ball. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire. And the pass, a good one. But a crucial intervention inside the box.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
And a close offside decision as they were threatening. And they will make the change now. And it comes down to the final 5 minutes. They're putting all their energies into winning back possession. Shaughnessy. Swanson. Joe Morrell. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know a minimum. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Clear to see who got the last touch. So a throw in it'll be. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Well, that's as good a challenge as you're likely to see. And that is all for this game. Well, goals part of the story, but even Steven, the end.
everyone. Yeah, we're ready for questions. That's all we have time for.
A game of colossal importance and a stadium.
Hello, it's great to be with you. The venue for this contest is the MKM Stadium. My name is Derek Ray. Over it comes. The clearance wasn't decisive. Good work from Hull to win the ball back. And passing it through. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. Well, they have the advantage. That's good refereeing. Well, trying to let them continue, but now he's gone back and awarded the free kick. And a threatening looking ball. Well, gifting away possession. Trying to open up the defence. Oh, big opportunity. Ömür. Clean challenge. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Surely! Really committed defending. Trying to pick out a teammate. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Nicely blocked. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, it was very...
The magical feeling of match day and the desire to lose.
Hello everyone, the heavens opened earlier and the rain shows no inclination to stop. We're looking forward to the initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, false nine or withdrawn central striker, whatever you want to call it, that's how they're going to set up here, and it can certainly cause problems if they play it well.
Shot attempted, and the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Cleared away. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Good idea. And the alarm bells are ringing. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. And in with a real chance. Still possibilities. Well, an opportunity here for them to... This to make it 1-0. And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him. Who can he pick out? And ably dealt with. The cut back. Not out of the woods yet. And well positioned to clear. Takes aim. A goal! Real excitement. A back and forth type of game. Now they're level. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. Well, here they are on the attack. Can they go on and win the game? And he's broken free. Oh, a wonderful save under the circuit. And the referee brings this contest to an end. It certainly was pulsating. It had us on the edge of our seats. Stuart, your take.
Today I woke up breathing, functional with feeling, and for that I got a spring up in my step. Didn't even get to bed, used to paint and only pictured it in red, and now I vision things and it was send you west, spectrum of the flares. You beg to differ cause you think you see it best, the way you hold the fort, really I'm impressed. Really I invest, every single minute and the rest. I saw Sean and he said, you're already blessed. I said I know this, still certain.
The atmosphere is building as two sides worthy of the biggest stage get ready.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And we have live action from the FA Cup to bring you today. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, I thought the first game was excellent. Hard fought, evenly matched.
Big chance! Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. Might really be able to trouble them here. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. And this is the starting 11 for Portsmouth.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation, but they play with a false number 9, who just drops that little bit deeper, and that allows the wide players to make diagonal runs through the middle. Also watch out for the fullbacks getting forward at every opportunity.
Played into the centre. Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
Well, now he's let that run out of play, and it will be a throw-in here. And a strong tackle. This attack looks highly promising. And a useful cross. Oh, a really good header, but the goalkeeper there to cover up. Corner kick forthcoming. Now sending it in. Oh, a very fine header, but it wouldn't go in for him. Well, nothing comes of it. Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
Well, the game plan of the coach is to get the ball into the front players as quickly as possible. He is the player to do it. He's brilliant with his back to goal. He'll link up the play, and he's key to the way they play the game.
Bishop. Pat with it. And they need to get tighter here. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Can he put it away? And there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
Goal for
1-0 then.
Number 7, Marlon Pack.
And played in. And he did what he had to do defensively. Well, good effective pressure. Well, they had the advantage. That's good refereeing. Svante Ingersson. And he keeps going. And the throw-in goes to Portsmouth. Tremendous intuition to win it back. This looks promising. Not messing around with that clearance. There to take it away. And continues his run. An alert piece of defending. Given away again. Portsmouth doing well to regain possession. Well, credit to him for the challenge, and a throw-in conceded. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And there's the feed into the box. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. And Portsmouth with the ball once more. Oh, nice ball. And a tidy challenge. Svante Ingersson. cuts it back. And saved by the keeper.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
Well, full marks to him for that header, but the goalkeeper did his job. They are a goal down, but perhaps a chance to create something from this corner. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. So almost at the break here, and not quite going to plan for the home side. Work to do, Stuart.
Well, they've not had quite enough purpose to their attacking play so far. It's all been a bit too predictable. But in the second half, if they can get more support to their strikers and play with greater intensity, they can certainly turn this around.
Good tackle, taken away. No chance, perhaps. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. Tremendous block. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. And there it is. So back underway here into the second half. Nice weight on the pass. We wondered who was going to win the race. The answer, the goalkeeper. McIntyre. A very effective challenge put in. And whipped into the box. It comes to nothing in the end. Moving the ball forward, how creative can they be? But timely defending when it mattered. Marlon Pack. Well, Bayern have been very active in the transfer market and they've made a big move personnel-wise. Stuart, good news for their supporters. Is it going to be? And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here.
Well, here it is again. The pass behind the defence is absolutely perfect. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. And Portsmouth have it back now. Now we have a plethora of live matches coming up for you here on EA TV. This one...
What a chance this is, Derek.
Oh, that is a majestic goal! Falling home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and then just look at the way he opens up his body here. Times it perfectly, catches it so sweetly, it's a wonderful strike.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Good technique displayed. And in the right position. option to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. Might be able to get in behind the defence. And a significant block following that cross. Joe Rafferty. Tom McIntyre. And intercepting it. Twenty minutes remaining. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. And he's made headway. And fine goalkeeping. And there's the delivery. And still dangerous. Threat over for now, it seems. It's looking promising. Is this the moment? Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Oh. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Retaining possession proving difficult. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Tom McIntyre. Shaughnessy. And a free kick awarded by the referee. Well, a struggle to get it away properly. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. This could be it! And denied by the keeper. Impressive. If they can score again from this corner, it probably would be the end of the story. Well, the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Well, full marks to him for that header, but the goalkeeper did his job. Well, there's still scope for late drama here. 5 minutes left, and just one goal between. Could be, and a goal! They lead by 2 now, and that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Oh, and that challenge carried with it quite the element of risk. Now, what's the referee going to do next? And that certainly wasn't part of their master plan.
Well, on reflection, he'll know what a dangerous challenge that was. I just hope he regrets it, because he's let his teammates down here.
And a substitution in the offing. Well, a textbook interception. Lang. That's not a bad ball. Well, nothing comes of it. Bodies forward and the break looks on. He's in with a chance. Well, fantastic reflex action. There's the final whistle. The home fans are jubilant. They are going through.
Yeah, I thought it was a fairly comfortable win in the end. They played really attractive football at times, and there were some good individual performances. They'll certainly be happy going in.
From the corners of the world, I feel the sound. Take me to your speaker. Gotta work to find the frequency. It's calling out for you and me. I'll find you in the melody. It's love and vibration.
This is when it really hits home. Kick-off time is almost upon us.
Hello from the Midlands. We find ourselves at the Hawthorns. I'm Derek Ray, ready here on the commentary position. And here's the starting 11 for West Bromwich Albion.
Well, in this 4-5...
And over it comes. And that's a straightforward stop. Oh, what a clearance under pressure. Had to react and did. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Well, mopping up defensively. What to like about that pass. Chances on. Appeared to be in two minds. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. Extremely sloppy in possession. And over comes the corner. To give them the advantage. Oh, it's gone in. And that will be written down as an own goal. No wonder he's hanging his head. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go and just one goal between them. This could level it. And all square now. And you have to ask the question, is there time for either side to win it? And so the final whistle is sounded, and this game will go into the history books recorded as a draw. What do you think the visitors will feel about what they've put into the game?
Derek, you can't always be...
Why the waiting? Anything you want, better start
chasing. Listen, cause you better live life and stop gazing. Go for where you want, no procrastinating. Why are you waiting? Every day you know you're tired of the same thing. Time now, wait, so what time you wasting? Life's gonna be only one to make it. Don't lose sight. Your wrong's only gonna make you do right. Keep on going.
Football has the power to enthrall, to captivate, and this occasion appears irresistible.
And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. And whipped into the box. Well, nothing comes of it. He fancies it. Well, the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to. Now sending it in. Outrageously good piece of defending on the line. It might still be problematic. Just cutting off the supply. Firing it towards goal. The save was a good one. Well, time for a goal update from the Leicester game. Let's hear about that goal from Alex.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Could be in here. Oh, good save. And that is a defender doing his job, clearing it off the line. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. They've regained possession. And that will be all for this game anyway. No goals to report. Defences on.
Just show me the money. Say less. Show me the money. Just show me the money. Say less. What I need, you know what I need. What I need, you know what I need. You know what What you on today? Complaints, questions on your face. They don't change. Aiming down too low. You got mad, face up, pay up.
There have been days of eager anticipation prior to this.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray. And here's the lineup for Blackburn Rovers.
Well, when they don't have possession, it will be a back five. But when they win the ball back, the wing-backs will push further forward to make it a 3-5-2.
And he's in. A superb chance, but he's failed. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. A quarter of an hour remaining here. He has time to play it over. It comes to nothing in the end. And that is that. The full-time whistle here, and nothing to separate the two sides at all over...
The jewel runners, the product of many cruel summers. And the description was fitting, they say it's too. Chickpeas out your cheek until you drool hummers. Left the scene, the Hellcat scream, cause we don't do Hondas. But we do Benny Hondas. Yo, baby mama, she hostage me in the Hummer. She